Okay, now we're live.
You better be able to do it in like 1 minute.
I'm literally doing it right now.
Oh, someone found the broadcast. I don't know if it's the one that got canceled.
I think this was the one. Is it live again?
Yeah, it's live again.
All right. Here we go. Is anyone in the Discord?
I'll watch the broadcast while here.
Yeah.
Joey literally said, I'm going to be here and watching the broadcast while sitting in the front row. It's like, dude, come on.
Actually, it looks like the Wi-Fi is crap in here.
We have really good data.
Turn on a hotspot.
Oh, it's my seat next to me. I'm dumb.
Ours isn't.
Yeah, we're using hotspot.
We're using my hotspot.
Okay, that one's live. Are we having hotspot?
I have my own hotspot.
Oh my god, we got like 50 viewers right now.
Yeah. All right, we're good.
All right. Well, I guess it's time to begin, and people might filter in more. Probably should close the doors over there. Thank you. Don't want to show titties to the little ones. Welcome to this ridiculously oversized room for this panel. I said a minute ago that for some reason they gave us guest badges. We're not really sure why. But anyway, we are Nekonyan. This is our first panel since Otakon of last year and the first time at AWA since 3 years ago. And we have some announcements before I go back to Japan because, well, Japan's just better than America right now, let's be honest. All right, my name is Kyria. I should do the company introduction, huh?
Just go, whatever, yeah. Just go.
We're Nekonyan. We are one of the bigger visual novel publishers these days. We localize Japanese visual novels primarily into English, with some dabbling in Chinese with some partners like Kagura and Hikari Field. We have localized some very popular titles such as Senran Baka from Ubisoft, etc. So anyway, founded in 2018 by three friends, Akro, Neb, and Quattro. They bonded over their mutual hatred of the anime guilty crown, which I think most of us can probably appreciate. We work with various developers, pretty much every contractor in the business who all work for everybody. This industry is very incestuous. Pretty much everybody works for everybody.
Just like our games.
Just like one of our most popular games, which we'll get to in a few minutes. Anyway, you can buy our stuff on various platforms. wtb.nekonyansoft.com will bring you to a list of buttons you can click to various sites for both physical merch and the digital merch, or digital copies of the games. These are some of our partners. And before we get to the recent digital releases, we'll introduce ourselves. I am Kyria. I am the operations manager for Nekonyan. I just do lots of different shit that needs doing. Shit doer is pretty much my title. And we can move on.
I'm Chewy. I am a translation editor. Next. Oh, boring much. I'm Hub. I'm an image editor and also con-goer. I've been on every Nekonyan panel so far, and I love being up here. I like the attention. Thank you. I'm Manish, and I'm a localization editor and project manager.
Yeah, touch. You don't have to clap for us. It's okay.
Those were just for me, right? Not the rest of these guys.
No dicks. They were for us.
His was for you, apparently. Oh, thank you.
You've probably seen him on every visual novel publisher panel ever in existence.
At some point. Actually,
He's one of the people that commits the incest.
I was going to say, speaking of other visual novel panels, who has been to one of our panels before?
Yeah, is there anybody?
Wow!
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Is there anybody here who doesn't know what we do or who we are?
Oh, hello. Welcome.
Put your hand down, Steiner.
You work for us.
You literally translated one of the titles we talked about today.
And if you say...
Wait, since you're here, we can make him come up and talk about it.
No. And if you were responding to our Twitter earlier, I saw some of you saying you're going to be there. Hello to you too.
Hey, where's Emery? Hi. Hey. Thanks for streaming our games all the time. All right,
let's go.
Let's move on to. We have a lot to get through and not a lot of time to do it, so let's move on.
So first we'll talk about a couple of our recent announcements. The first one is Koikari
Releases.
After Hours. Yes, sorry. Releases. The first is Koikari Love for Hire After Hours, which is a fan disc to a hit game release called Koikari, which is basically kind of like a parody of Rent a Girlfriend, except you're the Rent a Boyfriend and Rent a Lover, etc., etc.
And it's
you play,
good.
yeah, you play a lot of different roles for a lot of different girls in that game, and this is the fan disc sequel to it, where instead of focusing like on comedy and also the sexiness, it's pretty much 95% sex and 5% talking about sex.
We didn't even bother trying to get this one on Steam. There wouldn't have been anything left. It literally would have been like a minute total material.
But yeah, the original Koikari is a great game. I'd recommend everyone give it a try. And then if you really like sex scenes in visual novels, Koikari After Hours has plenty for you.
There's some Yuri twincest going on in there if you didn't notice in the top left CG there. So that's good.
Speaking of
incest, somebody already alluded to one of our most popular recent titles, which Hub can now talk about. I am the reason we licensed this title. I pushed very hard for this, and I'm very glad that I did.
Shout out to the incest lover I know in the front row, because so Hold Me Tight All Night Oni-chan, great game. You're an asthmatic whose parents are scientists, and they have assigned you a new therapy routine of hugging your sisters every night.
What?
So you hug your sisters every night, and the more you hug them, the more you get to hug them.
And it apparently helps your asthma.
It definitely helps. I mean,
Because
it's a lot of
hentai
exercise.
reasons.
Okay, you get a lot of exercise. As you can see, there's a lot of exercise to be had, particularly, apparently, by your partner. But yeah, it's a really cute game. Lots of great girls. All of them are wonderful in their own ways, and they all have wonderful personalities.
I particularly like the emotional support little sister.
Yeah, of course. And when you hug them, they are very cute
Well,
and
they're always
funny.
cute.
But even if you can't choose, there's also a harem route, so you don't have to choose. You can love all your sisters equally because they're all deserving of love.
Yep.
Futamata Renai is our latest ASA Project release, and like with other ASA Project games, it centers around love triangles, but the catch in this one is that the main character accidentally ends up dating two girls at the same time, but neither of them know this, so he has to go about his relationship with both of them without letting either of them know, and it gets really messy. So if you played any of our other ASA Project games, or if you just like rom-coms in general, then definitely check this one out.
Both Hold Me Tight All Night Oni-chan and Futamata Renai are co-published with Kagura Games in Chinese as well. Okie doke. Time to move on to physical games and merch. So we currently have a few different physical copies available. We have Making Lovers physical copy and the Koikari Love for Hire. These are a SME, one of our most popular SME titles, and our most popular ASA Project title. Those have been available for a little while now. You can find the links to buy those at wtbwanttobuy.nekonyansoft.com. And we also have a bunch of Dakimakuras available from various titles over on Denkai Shoten, H Market, and a few other websites as well. Manga Gamer has them. I believe one of the vendors down in the dealer hall has a few of our Dakimakuras, Hendane. Anyway, so we want to move up to upcoming releases. We're just going to breeze through these real quick, so if you want to know more about them, you'll have to check out online. First, we'll do this.
"あの日と同じ夏が来る」
Tabbed out like a moron.
I didn't think I would actually pause it.
新しい土の香り今年最初のセミの声青く茂る草木が日の光を強く照り返す校舎に響く鐘心躍る昼休みゴミのほど揺れ動く弾ける気持ち交わした約束を今もずっと信じてる無駄な暮らしよりも大事なことがあるもっと恋もしたい瞳に映る姿は過去のに焼き付け高まる心の胸翼を広げて羽ばたく未来を開くきっといつまでも一緒に歩んでゆけるよあなたの名は You can be protected.
So this is Floral Flow Love from Saga Planets. We announced this one a couple of years ago. It's been in progress. It is currently planned to release in hopefully early Q1. Right now it's sitting in Steam review hell, and there's just a few bug fixes that need to be done, but it's pretty much just waiting on Steam review at this point. So look forward to that one. There's just some CGs. They're really good. Saga Planets art is always great. And that's releasing, early Q1. This one is also supposed to be releasing early Q1.
So Dr. Riot from Ubisoft. I know this one's been waiting for a long while. We apologize. It was supposed to be out this year, but stuff happened. Actually, right before the con, we finally got our high-res assets, because this is a high-res re-release with upscaled assets.
No, they're not upscaled. These are actually
from Ubisoft.
They are direct from Ubisoft, the original 5Ks that they had.
So high-res assets, and actually right before the con, we were working on getting those implemented, and now it's waiting on some engine work because the new images are, shall we say, very thick, and the engine does not want to handle it.
Yeah, Whamsoft had to specifically port this game to 64-bit to be able to actually handle the thick images without crashing.
So yeah, suffice to say, modern, and I believe it's also getting some updates in utility. It's getting a flowchart like the new Ubisoft.
Yeah, it's getting a full port to the new version. If you play any of the newer Ubisoft titles, it'll have the same features as the newer ones. So Whamsoft just had to do a lot of work on it.
New and improved. Anyway, next.
Yep.
This is Renai Royale Victory Parade. It's another Asa Project game, just like Koikari, and it's a fan disc, just like the one I mentioned prior, where it's kind of 95% porn and 5% talking about sex.
Porn!
But you know, if for fans of porn in the audience and the stream, I'm sure you'll love it. And the main game itself is also like pretty funny and amazing, and I'd say check that out. Then come check this out.
White-haired girl is the best girl.
And then there's a couple updates that didn't make the slides because the updates came up.
We do have a slide for this one now.
First, we just added this because we just got the update, I suppose. This is Making Lovers First Blush, and it went into QA just earlier today. This is also hopefully a Q1 release, pending like Steam approval and implementing QA. But the original Making Lovers was a huge fan favorite, and I hope everyone enjoys this one as well.
We don't have a slide for Deadline.
So there's another title that is also just awaiting some bug fixes and Steam.
It's in Steam review again.
Steam review called Ready or Not. The deadline is coming, and hopefully we can hit the deadline soon. You know?
Yeah, that one I'm looking forward to personally. It's great. It's a visual novel about making visual novels.
Yeah,
there's a lot of inside jokes, not inside jokes really, but anyway, time for some announcements, which is what you guys are all here for. Hopefully. So there's a couple things we gotta talk about before we get to the actual new games. We do have some new merch coming that we are working on. So at the end of the stream, there will be a new Alcana Digipack hard copy of the game available on Denkai Shoten and H Market, which is JAST. That one will be available for pre-order because they did not show up quite in time to be here. I was hoping to have some. Unfortunately, they did not quite make it. The first few hundred people who purchase one will get a free poster with it, an 11 by 17 poster. As with all of our other physical titles, it will come with a free Steam key in the box. And this is the full updated 18 plus build out of the box. What's up?
Just one sec. We didn't apparently have wristband checks at the door, so I need everybody with the wristband. Raise their hand.
I think a guy came
came around and checked.
Yes, a guy came and did this.
Okay, sorry. We're trying to sort it out.
No, you're good.
Thank you. He's just making sure that no children allowed. Yes. So our prior physical releases were normal, like plastic cases. This one we did something a little different. We went with a DVD Digipack style, which is more like the nicer cardboard sort of style boxes. I think they're a lot. They look and feel a lot nicer than the plastic ones. So we're working on those. Those will again be available for pre-order and should be out by mid-January. We're just waiting on them to be delivered. We also have a brand new Alcana soundtrack collection. This one is all 4 discs. It is in a nice little CD digipack. We actually have one right here that we will be giving away later in the panel. They are really nice. The designer for both of these is in the room. I won't point her out. It's for her own protection. Everybody clap for her. She does all our logos too. She's absolutely amazing. But she designed these, and again, it includes every track from the game, OST, BGM, vocals, and instrumental tracks. Those are actually available right now at the JAST booth, or the J18 booth in the dealer hall. They've been available all weekend. We just didn't announce it because we were announcing them here. But those should be available for sale after the panel immediately at H Market and Denkai Shoten. Those will probably ship within a week or so, I think. They're in the warehouse. They just need to make it to the system. But anyway, yes, these are brand new designs, and I'm really pleased with how they turned out. One more quick Alcana merch news. We are happy to announce that Misaki Fumos are currently in production, or the preview version is in production. They should be released by the second half of 2026 currently. So we don't have anything to show for that yet, but they are coming soon, and we're very excited. We're hoping to get some Fumos for some other stuff going as well. But look forward to that. It is now time for the actual new game announcements. So let's move on to the first one.
So yes, from Hooksoft, our wonderful partners, Koyama Spoil Me Sweet is a wonderful romance novel. Love can be sweet and even sweeter when you're getting spoiled. You have your choice of 4 romantic routes. If you head to the next one, it'll just give them a nice little preview of all the wonderful archetypes that you get to romance. And each of these routes will have 2 distinct paths. You get to decide whether you'll be the one showering her with affection or her to you. And look at me and tell me that you wouldn't want to pamper these girls or be pampered by these girls. Because look at that. They are adorable.
The red-haired childhood friend with the messy hair is my jam. It's like Maho from Senkaku in it.
That does sound like you. You got wonderful stuff. You got the Ojo-sama, a university student, the stepsister, because they couldn't go all the way, unfortunately. But, and the childhood friend, and it's you get to just choose, which one of you is going to be taking the lead a little bit and pampering the other person and having a wonderful lovey-dovey time together.
All right. Next one.
this is Yubisaki Connection, Love at Your Fingertips by Hooksoft. So essentially, I think this is a story that a lot of people here can relate to, you know? You go through middle school thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a girlfriend here, you know, you fail. You go to high school, you're like, you know, I'm different now. I'm gonna get a girlfriend here, we're gonna be in love, everything's gonna be great. You fail again. You go to university, same story repeats. You're like 4 years, you're like, I'm gonna get a girlfriend this time. I swear I am. And you fail. And then you start working and you're like, you know, of course the love of my life is at work. I'm gonna find the perfect partner there, and you fail. So what do? You know, you failed constantly. What you do is you get a glow up with the help of your friend, and then you start, you know, hitting up the bars, social scenes, meeting people, meeting women, getting their contact information, and texting them. And that's kind of what the game is based on, you know. You're there, you get there's an interesting mechanic in this where there's a knockoff version of Line, which is a Japanese messaging app, and you're text messaging the girls in it after meeting them, between meeting them, to develop your relationship. And then you meet them, you know, you hang out with them, and stuff develops as you do. Yeah. I really love this game. The heroines are great. I think the art's great. There's a lot of mature ladies in the cast, which I appreciate, you know.
Thank you, Hooksoft, for giving us adult heroines.
All characters are over the age of 18. Unironic.
Yeah, a lot of mommy
What do you mean
vibes from some of
unironically?
the heroines there. But yeah. And I also love the Gyaru hero in there, personally. She's my favorite.
Gyarus are the best. Okay, now for something completely different, but maybe not.
Whoops. So our third announcement is yet another title by Hooksoft, Leader Leash, Which Me Would You Like? You might otherwise know this by the Japanese title, which is Dochi no Aigaski. And so this game is about who takes the lead in a relationship, the guy or the girl. And so you get the choice of that in this game, and that lets you see different sides of the girl, and you know whether you can open yourself up to her or she opens herself up to you. And so as you can see, the 4 girls there. You have the saddest student council president, upperclassmen, different sports, and then the girl on the right who is from Finland. Finnish representation.
Slowly! Yeah, someone on our Finnish member of our staff was very excited to see his country represented.
I'm going to be honest, I'm not really sure that Granger Hana is a particularly Finnish name.
Don't question it.
Finnish names are usually much harder to read. Okay, so we do have one more of from Hooksoft coming up. We've been getting requests for all of these particular titles for a long time, so we figured we'd announce them all at once. I just wanted to say that with the possible exception of the next one, I believe these are all 100% translated and edited and have been for some time, so it's mostly just image and engine work that these have been waiting on. So, one more. From Hooksoft, there's more after that.
おしゃべりな唇に人差し指最初の恋を楽しみましょう二人の秘密基地探しに行きませんか星降られたリブ人知れず触れたって思いが通じ合ってくどうしようオリオン座流星見上げてるあの子は友達バレてないよね待ってて最高だって完成明けそうなのは私もだけど今はこの時々を二人占めしたい最初の頃を楽しみましょうここそり書き込んでた高顔な槍重ねた唇に人差し指最初の恋を楽しみましょう二人の秘密基地探しに行きませんか
All right, so this is Secret Love or Not. I really enjoyed the titles for all of these Hooksoft games. So this is yet another title from Hooksoft. This is one of their newer ones. I'm really looking forward to this one myself. So what starts out as a secret love letter stuffed into your locker turns into 4 girls confessing to you all at the same time. Who will you pursue in the lead up to the school festival? The childhood friend? Oop, I should go to the next slide. Tits. We love tits around here. This one also has Gyaru, which makes me very happy. So will you date the childhood friend, who is pink, because of course? Will you date the Ojo-sama? Will you date the popular classmate? Or will you date the closet pervert? Closet perverts are definitely good. But I think all of these really look good to me. I gotta admit though, the blonde Gyaru owns my heart.
Yeah, I mean you got 2 games with Gyarus in them, you know, out of this batch of announcements. So
yeah,
I'm sure
this
some
one
fans are very happy.
Yeah, so Hooksoft is known for their sweet romance visual novels, and that's what we specialize in. So these have been waiting for a while, and I'm really glad that we're finally getting to publish them. So the next announcement, announcement number 5, does not have an opening, unfortunately. We looked for a very long time, but there does not appear to be one. So we'll just go ahead and pull it up here, and I'll let Dix talk about it.
Hello, this is Summer's Arc, our first title by Argonauts. It's also the first full Nukige that Nekonyan has worked on, so it's heavily porn-based. The plot is essentially you're a university student who comes back home, and you meet up with your older cousin, your little sister, and your childhood friend who you've all been inseparable with since you were a child. And there's 3 different games, one focusing on each heroine. The action kicks off in the first one, and you find out your cousin's got an arranged marriage, and she's not happy about it. And what does she do to rebel? She starts fucking her cousin, younger cousin. After that, your sister gets involved, and then your childhood friend, and then all three are kind of start mixing it up, I think the art in this one is like really great, actually, and as well, the writing is honestly pretty touching and sophisticated, considering like it's a porn game. They take an interesting view over the topic of them getting into incestuous relationships and like him sleeping with multiple girls. It's actually fairly well written, and I think it'll be interesting in multiple ways. So I hope you guys are excited for it.
All right, and well, that brings us.
Let's move on to that Q&A section. I think we're almost. Hold on, I'm getting a call. Hello. Oh, that wasn't Secret 5? Steiner isn't translating the Nukige for us?
Wait, I thought Steiner was Wait, you're telling me that Steiner was not translating a Nukige?
That's crazy. Oh, we added something to the panel at the end?
Oh, there is more slides here.
Oh, shouldn't we have done that 4 months ago though?
I don't know. We were literally working on this up until 45 minutes ago. So.
But we should have released this one back in August.
What about August?
What about it?
Huh. Interesting. All right. Well, I guess let's just move on to the next slide.
Through Billows of Blades, a Peach Bloom Princess. The latest full title from August, considered by many to be
Oh, nope, I misread something.
How dare you interrupt me? I was getting into the flow of things, and now you've thrown me off my game.
Just like in Mahjong, you have no flow.
Oh. It's okay. I don't care about your opinion. So, the last princess of a conquered empire and a lone warrior with no past. One seeks power and the other seeks a master to serve. In this action-packed tale, will the two be able to reclaim the empire from the invaders, or will the 2,000-year-long history finally come to an end? So those who know us, we normally publish a lot of Moge, but this one is actually a lot more action-packed. August is known for its great blend of drama and action and slice of life, and this is their last title that they've released. And it is full of a lot of wonderful characters. It's a war story, the end of a war story, effectively, with the final, with the empire having been toppled and the princess kind of trying to take back what's hers. Voice protagonist, very important, as well as, much like all the other releases in this panel, announcements in this panel, uncensored assets. So
yes, everything we have talked about today, with the exception of Dracuriot, will be uncensored. We just don't have assets for all of them for the presentation yet, but they will all be demos except for Dracuriot.
So yeah, you have all these wonderful characters and a wonderful war story. Lots of interesting things to go through. A princess. I believe we have a shrine maiden. Chewie's trying to give you guys spoilers, by the way. You guys should not listen to him. Close your ears.
Can I just say that one thing I really love about August art is how well they do the skin shading to make it actually look like so soft and touchable. Like, look at those thighs.
I love August art. Even their non-CGs look like CGs. They're just so high quality.
Yeah, this is the first time that an August title has ever been officially licensed to be published in English. Not in Japanese. Is that technically true? Is anything in Chinese? I'm not
I have
sure.
no idea.
It's the first time they've ever been in English officially, so we are very happy to finally be able to break that particular glass ceiling.
It's been hard to not talk about this.
It's people who have been may or may not have been in our Discord for a long time have seen me in particular say that this is never going to happen. Well, it eventually actually did end up happening, so yeah, we're very happy to finally be able to officially license August. So we have actually managed to complete everything we had to talk about in 40 minutes.
As we intended to. Maybe you didn't, but we did.
All right. If you say, I figured we wouldn't end up with actually much time for actual Q&A.
Well, I was hoping we would. So we'll open up to the floor if anyone wants to ask.
Yeah, we
questions.
have anybody here who has questions, and once that's done, we can also take questions from the Discord.
Give your mic over. Come on, stand on up.
Yeah,
if mics aren't wireless.
Joey, come take the mic, and you can be our helper.
That doesn't go very far. And if you're on the Discord watching the stream or otherwise, ping me, and I'll potentially read out your question if I deem it worthy.
Yeah, and I'm a first-time attendee to this panel, so you may have already answered this question several years ago. Like, I don't know, but what was the biggest nightmare for you guys in the engine, what was that phase of development called? Engine work.
Engine work?
Yeah, engine work.
Owie, Tori. Purple Soft's engine is a special brand of its own hell. It's written by one dude. Everything is, I believe the right term is pointers, and there is literally no reference documentation anywhere. It's pretty much assembly hacking.
I was told there's 3 magic arrays with completely no documentation to what the arrays do. Anyone who knows programming knows that is awful.
Yeah, and I'd love to read a write-up about that going into what you just said in much more detail sometime after this con.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. I mean, yeah, probably not confidential info, but I am curious to know.
Hello. You announced a lot of Hooksoft games. One question I have is... Oh, sorry. Yeah, question about Hooksoft games. Bakugo Cinderella, is there any news on where it is?
We can't speak about anything that we have not announced, but we definitely noticed that, some people have been asking for those games. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
If you ask if we're going to license something, I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to be lying my ass off about it, by the way. So just fair warning. If we have it, yes. Sorry for the
We're holding you to that. I was wondering if there was any updates on the physical release for King Koi.
Man, I was really hoping nobody would ask about that here. Let me put it this way. There is, with the exception of certain things going on in the U.S. in the last couple of years, there is no single bigger stressor in my life than the King Koi Kickstarter. So currently, the status, because we've been trying to work on it, is the warehouse company that has all of the stuff is no longer responding to our emails, which means that we don't currently know what's going on. We don't know if they still even exist as a company. They were bought out by a Chinese company some time ago. And, there's a bunch of lawsuits against them for other things. And I'm almost at the point where I'm probably going to have to get on a plane to, like, the Netherlands to show up at their warehouse and be like, do you guys even still have our shit? So if they don't, ask about it later because I don't have an answer for you on what will happen with that. But the answer is I currently don't know because they aren't responding to us, so I don't even know if they even still have our stuff at this point. So anyway, yes, thank you for raising my blood pressure about 10 points. Hello.
So I don't know how this industry quite works. I don't know if you guys can republish a game that's already been published. So
you need to be a little bit more specific.
So there's a game called Harem Game. I don't know the full Japanese title, but it has been published by Medisoft.
Who?
Oh, that one. This game, I played it. Halfway through, it seems they started using machine translations because it starts to make no sense. And it became bad. It was so promising until halfway through, and I'm I can't play this anymore. I can't understand.
I think I understand where you're going with this. It's something we can look into, but we can't make promises, and we wouldn't be able to talk about it until we actually officially licensed it. But machine translation is painful.
Please save that game.
Like I said, the answer is yes. We'll get to it. Absolutely.
Yes.
Stop making promises that you have no ability to keep.
I told them what I'd say.
Go ahead.
So my question is a little more technical. When it comes to actually doing the translations themselves, when you're working with the original developers, are they giving you access to Git repositories that you're pulling from to be able to do the work on them? Are you doing the old school style, reversing or using community tools on known engines to do the translations and then building the patches in that way?
It very much depends on the engine and developer. Some developers, like Ubisoft, for example, works we pretty much work with Whamsoft directly. If you don't know who Whamsoft is, they are one of the biggest game programming companies in Japan. We have a direct line to them, and we work with them so we can get everything directly from them. Hooksoft is more or less the same way. We can get anything we need. Some games do involve a lot of reverse engineering because there are no tools, or for whatever reason they can't give us the tools. Usually we can at least get assets and scripts at bare minimum, but as far as making it work in English, that it depends very much on the game. I don't think we usually get access to Git repositories or anything like that. Usually they just send us a development build, which includes just all the assets unpacked and the tools to create the build, and that's pretty much it. Sometimes they do the engine work for us, but that's relatively rare.
Right, because I remember you talking about how you that one game you're using the HD assets, the new HD assets for it. You had to so are you having to reverse that engine?
No. That's a Whamsoft title. They are handling.
Okay.
They are handling everything. We do have we have to do some stuff in house, do certain things with images, but making it all work is entirely on them. We don't have to.
Right,
to
that makes sense.
So
they're
obviously
working hand in hand.
that isn't true for all of our titles. It's
right.
Sometimes we do have to do it on ours.
So one in particular that people who are watching or in here may remember was Shinso Noise. That is one of those that is heavily requires reverse engineering, and that's why it's not out yet.
So it's not that different from how the guys, how we do it in an unofficial way, but just in an official licensed way. Right.
It's every game is different.
Right.
Some of them we have tools, and for Shinso Noise, we're in-house developing. We're reverse engineering the EXE to get it to work.
Right, right.
Assembly hacking.
And we're literally
Yeah.
doing assembly bit hacking.
Right.
And I feel so sorry for our engineer because there's just, again, magic numbers just like Aoi Tori was, where we're just trying to figure out what the heck works.
Right, right. And then using decompiler, I assume. But is there any chance of using like the AI tools to like help speed up some of that process? Because I know that's at least on the unofficial front, that's something that's really sped up a lot of unofficial releases at the very least.
It depends on how you use it. But no, we're not currently.
Right, makes sense. Right, right. That makes sense, yeah.
We like our programmers; they're very good at their job.
I agree. Yeah. I'm a programmer, so I get that. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yep,
Thank you.
Really question. I really like your question. Do you have Arcana? Pardon? Do you have Arcana? Hi.
All right. Hello, everybody. Simple question. My favorite of all time is He Told Me My Stepsister. Just want to know if you guys have played it.
Say it again.
He Told Me My Stepsister. I think it's by Nekonyan. It's just old.
I'm not familiar with that.
He told me? Oh, he told me my stepsister's a classic. Wait, is she
Oh, this?
Yeah, old as dirt.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
Old as dirt.
you're an old head.
I don't want to hurt you, but I was 3 when this released.
Did it come out?
2004.
You were 3?
In English.
After the Towers or before?
I'm before Towers. Thank you. That's a very important one.
It's old as dirt, but you know, it has that kind of emergence feel, if you know, you know. And but no. But that's only one route.
It looks cute.
Very cute. That's.
If you like emoji, like all you can say is you just go play Hug Me, I'll play all night.
You haven't played my thing, so I don't know if your thing like.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't think you can.
My shit kind of dark. But only that route. Only that route.
Respect.
That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I am totally not a crypto bro, but I do want to ask, might you accept payment in Bitcoin or other virtual currency?
We don't operate a storefront currently. That is a storefront question for Jast or other.
I know that Dempasoft does accept cryptocurrency. I don't know about the other storefronts, but I know Dempasoft specifically does.
Yeah, and all our titles are on that store,
all
so you
our
can
titles.
try that. But like we said, we don't have our own storefront.
Yeah, we used to, and then we got payment processored, and we decided that it just wasn't worth our time and just relied on the other storefronts.
Yeah, I'm only asking because you probably know about that Texas law that got passed over the spring. So I'm a little paranoid now.
Yeah,
That's understandable.
Fair enough. Like I said, Dempasoft is the store you probably want to look into then.
Thank you.
I do have a question here from the Discord. How the hell did we manage to license August? That's a good question. I would love to know.
The actual answer to that is just email them periodically and see if they're interested, and eventually you might get a response that they're interested. That is the actual answer.
Well, or, to put it more aptly, just bug them for 4 years until they finally give in.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. So the stories that were shown earlier in the demos, right, the reels, are all character-related endings, or do they have like true endings for any of the stories? that were shown?
For pretty much all of the first 5, they're character-related endings. The Summer's Arc series, the Nukige, is just like, there's not really choices. You're just like
just
going through. You kind of end up like doing things with all 3 of the characters in there. Sen Momo is a game that has a true ending, and it's a ladder structure where like in each chapter you can kind of just branch off and see, what happens when you romance this character. But as you continue through the story, you just reach the true end. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of these sort of the romance ones specifically, besides the choices that get you onto a particular heroine's route, often the most important choice is whether to do it inside or outside. Actually, we do have one game published, and I don't remember which one it is, so I'm not gonna spoil it anyway. If you choose inside for one of the heroines, it does actually get you a bad end. So you can all go play all of our games to figure out which one that is. Are there any more questions from the audience here?
Yep. Any more questions from the crowd?
Steiner, do you have a question? Oh yeah, the translator for Senmomo is Steiner, and he is here today with us. So everybody thank him. He is the translator for not all but most of the Rants series, correct?
No,
Or is it all of them?
just Rants 10, which is the equivalent of like 5 Rants games, which I worked on like 6, so maybe I have a little more than that. maybe you know.
You watch yourself, buddy.
Well, I guess since there's no more questions, Discord doesn't have any questions, so I guess we can give away the few things we have left here to give away. So we have a hard copy of Making Lovers. We have one of the brand new OST soundtracks for Alcana. And we have, so I feel bad bringing this up, but I will say this is a Kinkoi Mini Shikishi of Ayaka. However, I must clarify that I bought this in Japan with my own money. And it's not Kickstarter merch. It has nothing to do with it. It's something I personally bought. But I thought that since we published Kinkoi, it would be something good to give away. So, are we doing a large... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, before we do that, sorry, someone on the Discord asked about the Summer's Arc series. We're doing all 3 games confirmed, probably releasing like very closely, maybe potentially like a month after, like 1, 2, 3, and 3 months. We haven't finalized dates or anything, but we're already working. Like the first one is fully translated, the second and third are being worked on now, and then there's probably a lot of engine work, but we'll see. Yeah, thank you.
I guess we can do the traditional whole room rock, paper, scissors tournament for the giveaway, because I don't know any other good way to do giveaways like this, unless we just want to have a battle royale. But I think the con might frown upon that. So everybody who wants to participate, go ahead and stand up. Okay, so we're going to do a whole room rock, paper, scissors against me. If you beat me, you get to remain standing for the first round. If you lose, you get to sit down. And if you neutral, you can continue standing. So if you lose, you sit down. We'll just keep going. All right? Everybody ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. So anybody who has paper, sit down, please.
A lot of you guys went scissors. Wow.
All right. Ready? Next round. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Anybody with scissors now, please sit down. Nobody. Wow. Okay. Let's try that again. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Scissors, sit down. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Paper, sit down. How many we got left now? All right, we're getting there. We got 3 things to give away here. Actually, oh, you gave away the other key already?
We have 10. We can do 2 groups of 5 play against each other. What? Please. No.
We don't have enough time for that. We got 3 minutes. All right, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right. How many we got left now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
No, so we have 3 items to give away. I think we're gonna pair them off and have
now we can pair off.
You versus you.
Everybody come up front. Everybody come up front real quick.
Everyone come up front.
I don't know if there's anything in the room after this. We probably have a little bit of leeway,
but you know, yeah. Everyone come up front and pair off.
Is it 6? 1,
Oh, it's
2,
7.
3, 7.
Okay.
Shut up. You're fired up. I've had to hear that from him so many times this weekend. We can. How many people do we have? We have 7.
Yes, 7.
Okay, I can pull out another. Did I bring another? Go ahead and start. Joey, go ahead and start pairing them up.
Are they 1v1ing?
1v1.
Wait, what about the one?
Joey, you fight the one
What's
who's
7 divided by 2?
You fight the extra
Joey,
one.
fight the extra one. We'll get a fourth item.
I have another prize. I have one more key. I have one more game.
We'll get one more. So what does that mean?
So just fight someone.
Who wants to fight Joey?
Yeah, who wants to fight the guy?
That can't do math.
Now fight.
Go, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Joey, you're bad at this.
Did you just lose?
I know I won. What do I do with it here?
Well, you
Why
get
is
your
he
prize.
playing? Wait, Joe.
No, you get your prize. You can give it to whoever you want to give it to, or keep it.
Here, have him play against one of the losers.
Okay, sure. Oh, it's fine.
Oh my God!
All the winners come up. Just I'll throw you. It's fine.
All right, everybody. I guess all the 7 people who are up here just come up.
Do you have extra keys?
I have more keys.
Okay, just give some keys.
The last 8 keys, whatever.
Yeah.
This is the classic.
Who are the final 3 remaining?
This is why you never do rock, paper, scissors at a convention.
That's why you do it right.
Who? So you 3.
It just wouldn't be a Nekonyan panel if we didn't end it in some stuffed manner. So, props to all the people. Thank you all for being here, by the way. It's great to see all those who have been here before. And special shout out, the guy in the back left already, I think. There's a guy in the back who was like pogging out through the openings. So special shout out to that guy.
Well, you don't.
You
get our games for free anyway.
She can give it out to a viewer.
Cute. These are just Steam keys, so you can redeem them on Steam, and there's a free 18+ patch at patches.nekonyansoft.com.
Everyone, thank you for attending. We really appreciate everyone who showed up.
Okay.
Yeah.